What is up, everybody? Reverse TV here today. We gotta talk about the Sony fangirl right here. This post screams of saltiness and so much butthurtness. Oh man, apparently the Microsoft Activision deal is really getting to these guys because this sounds like such a sad and whiny post right here. So she stated that Xbox gamers want the ruin and bankruptcy of PlayStation. PlayStation gamers only want better games for everyone. Aww. Play the smallest violin and she can cry a freaking river. This is pretty hilarious. Coming from the same crowd of people who say Xbox is trash, Xbox has no games, Game Pass is terrible, all these different narratives they push out. But you make a statement like this that Xbox just wants the bankruptcy of PlayStation because they buy Activision Blizzard? Really? And they're actually competing like so many of these people want it to happen? I guess Xbox just compete a little bit too much for their liking. I guess that's what it is. And she says PlayStation gamers just want better games for everyone. Wow. Such a turn of events this acquisition has done. So let's read some of these comments. In cloud chases with grit for likes and attention, your next task is to praise PlayStation without essing on Xbox. Probably impossible for these guys. Don't loop all of us in there. I'm an Xbox gamer and I would be devastated if Sony went bankrupt. Sony makes most of my all-time favorite games. Let's just not put that out in the universe. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants any of these big three companies to go, Sony, Nintendo, or Microsoft. But you do want competition between the three because, especially between Sony and Microsoft, competition just brings forth innovation, and we want that at the end of the day. Like Game Pass is an amazing service. Game Pass is such a great service that Sony has to compete to make a better service or a service that's like an equivalent to Game Pass. So I'm all for it. They are just mad that Microsoft was actually competing. They wanted to be a landslide. It was Xbox One generation, and it is not that. It's not going to be that again. I'm sorry, but it's not going to be that same generation. They were making these butthurt posts now, which is pretty funny. So you be cool with PlayStation games coming to Xbox? Absolutely not. Let's be real, gamers want games, fanboys want the destruction of the opposing sides. What does it say? By all means, go ahead and take it. He's talking about Activision being on Series X, being on Xbox now. LOL, the Pony Saints, yeah, okay, all they want to do is game. I'll take that. Thoughts pulled out of my ass for 600, Alex. Yeah, they just want to play video games. Their Twitter activity says otherwise. Tell me more. Now, what is this? Oh, they got receipts. Let me see, what is this? They got receipts of this person saying, can we admit PlayStation made Xbox go third party? So apparently, there's some hypocrisy on what PlayStation fans actually want. When it eventually goes third party, this will be, yeah, when Xbox eventually goes third party. So apparently these guys want Xbox to go third party, but that definitely contradicts what she's saying, that PlayStation gamers only want to play games. PlayStation fanboys want to gatekeep games, so the only way to play said games to get a PlayStation. Yeah, they seem to have no problem about these exclusivity deals, especially when PlayStation is gatekeeping games off Xbox. They have no problem with that, but when Xbox does it, it's the end of the world now. F out of here. There's a difference between gamers and fanboys. Fanboys love console wars, not gaming. Doesn't matter if they are from the Xbox or PlayStation side. He's just laughing and saying, really, at this statement? just can't believe the statement this person's making. Nope, nobody wants that. What everyone wants is for people to stop the console wars. I would like them to be a third-party publisher with all their classics on Xbox and the Game Pass. It won't be long now. Say something about the Sony debt stock situation. Don't you mean better games for everyone that only plays on PlayStation? Unfortunately, that's the general logic of all sad fanboys and fangirls. If I have my way, all games released on all platforms day one gives the developer full coverage day one. LMAO, sure, one bad group is just as bad as the others. Yeah. I've gone on records hundreds of times saying I want Game Pass on PlayStation and PS Now or Spartacus on Xbox. It will keep both relevant and future-proof them both. Well, that is the biggest lie of the century. Nobody believes this person whatsoever, bro. It's like all their tweets say otherwise. All they do is trash talk Xbox on a daily basis. But when I say, hey, PlayStation gamers just want to play video games, okay. I kind of see the opposite. Seems like every time an Xbox gamer is enjoying themselves, a PlayStation gamer is like, lol, such bad graphics. It's not God of War, lol. Personally, I don't care. I game on all platforms. PlayStation seems to be the more toxic base, though. Definitely by far. They're definitely by far the most toxic. Well, that is why Sony is policing their exclusives. Thing is, Sony has its fingers in so many pies: software, hardware, music, film, producing, gaming, a dozen of other financial flows. Worried? I think they are not. Ask any gamer, any real gamer, it doesn't matter on which platform you play, gaming is gaming. At the end of the day, when a great game comes out for either platform, I'm going to play it on either platform, to be honest. Like, just this week, I'm going to get that Pokemon Legends Arceus game. When Horizon Forbidden West, I'm going to pick that up. And when Starfield releases, or when Redfall releases, I'm going to pick that up as well. So, I don't really care at the end of the day, but it is funny to see these Sony fanboys get so butthurt when they talk the most trash. They get super butthurt. And he says, just F off already. They aren't going bankrupt, LMAO. Yeah, ain't that just that's just a funny narrative. At first, Sony is just dominating completely, but now they're about to go bankrupt. That's just an interesting take right there. Like how Xbox has no games, but now they just have a monopoly. And these guys just go, they just like, what is it, like kind of like bipolar? They're just one way to another way to the very next moment. It's like, geez. Absolute nonsense. PlayStation exclusives have been waved around since the PS2 days. Funny how that narrative changes when you no longer feel secure on the perch. Yeah, they got some competition. They're not as high as they once were as before. Xbox gamers play games. PlayStation gamers talk about Xbox gamers. Fix that for you. Games for everyone. Was that the joke? Now, Xbox fanboys want PlayStation to fail. Sony fanboys want Xbox to fail. Remember how happy some were when Xbox was close to shutting down back in 2017? That is sad if that is true. People were actually happy that they were actually in a rough financial situation. That's kind of sad. I don't know how Xbox could possibly, I don't know how that was possible, but I don't know, I guess so. That's what he's saying. First sentence, yeah, I've seen some tweets and YouTube comments saying that. Second sentence, though, I never see anyone pointing towards it. Reality, both Sony and Microsoft are providing great games, just like Nintendo does. Okay. Don't presume to know what people want. I am an Xbot, but wouldn't want a company to go bankrupt, including Sony. Nobody wants to see thousands of game devs lose their jobs. To be thinking of companies going bust speaks volume of your thought process. When Microsoft first entered the game market, they were asked how they see Sony. Microsoft execs stated openly in an interview they wanted to crush Sony. That was their only goal, but I don't see you announcing that. What was it, like 20 years ago? I'm pretty sure they saw Sony's like the top dog then, so they wanted to take their spot. But pretty much, it was like ever since then, they've been pretty much kumbaya, especially last generation was super kumbaya. It was like, I guess this generation has brought the competition. But at the end of the day, this should not be the person giving this message right here. Their tweet history is the complete opposite of what they're saying right now. Like every day, this person just trashes on Xbox. It's like, this is not the person to give this message out. And what is this? Oh, yeah, I don't really see people saying that people want PlayStation to go bankrupt. I don't really see that like that. More like gamers want more games for everyone, and fanboys want their favorite corporation to dominate over all while screwing over everyone else, including themselves. PlayStation fanboy having a complete meltdown right here. Jeez, this kind of destroyed his desk and the table. Jeez. First part is true, all fanboys are idiots. Second part couldn't be further from the truth. Clown of the day, clown of the century right here. What the F kind of stereotype is this? Don't listen to these people. I have friends who own both PlayStation and Xbox. We never fight on this thing. Xbox fanboys act like they're the best of the best. PlayStation fanboys act like they're the best of the best. You're both morons. Yet you have a guy getting flown off the map in Halo Infinite as your pinned tweet, you hypocrite. So their pinned tweet is talking trash about Xbox. You can't make this up, but they want to say that they just want to play video games and not be involved in console wars. What a bunch of nonsense. Everything about this person is just pure hypocrisy. This is what I think about your tweets. It's a huge pile of crap. Well, that backfired and escalated real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. Let me know your thoughts down below about this person's statements. If you believe with her statements, if you think you agree with her, you just disagree, let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.